Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is T-Money, king of
puppies.
There you go. This time around will be 2019's edition of... Okay, I just screwed up. 2019, 22nd and 23rd of January edition of 205 Live and NXT. Get the facts straight. Gotta get those dates, because it could fall on the same date on a different year. So, don't want to get confused. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the starting of 205 Live would introduce a now contract to 205 Live. How you pronounce his name? I keep forgetting. His name is so unique. Humberto Carrillo versus Grand Metalik. And oddly enough, Grand Metalik loses. This guy had a finisher that was very unique. He gets on the top rope, jumps on the rope, springboards, and then bam! Into the ring, getting him the win. After that, it would be Drew Gulak and Jack Gallagher looking at Drake Maverick and just mad that he would sign this guy who high flies. And you know, Drew Gulak and his follower, Jack Gallagher, are looking for cruiserweights that aren't high-flying, that are ground-based. Screw you. 205 Live, the cruiserweights in WWE were built on high-flying. Am I right?
But they weren't cruiserweights back then.
But they were built on it. Yeah.
Not really.
Well, that's what people came to see for the Cruiserweight Classics, and they got it. In which case, it would be a triple threat match going into the Fatal 4-Way at Royal Rumble, featuring Buddy Murphy as the champion and his three opponents that would fight that night. It would be former Cruiserweight champion Kalisto representing Lucha House Party. It would be also... damn it. Akira Tozawa, there you go, I got it in my head. Who is a former Cruiserweight champion in itself, as well as Hideo Itami, who has not earned WWE Gold yet. And Daivari mentioned that. Daivari's a brother, really. Because of the fact that it was one hell of a match already to begin with, in one situation, because it's a triple threat, no disqualifications rules are applied, Buddy Murphy had a front row seat and interfered in the match, but then gets his ass kicked by the two former Cruiserweight champions. It would be, after that, Buddy Murphy would be sitting on the ramp the whole damn time, you know, stunned, dazed or whatever. But out of everything considered, Hideo Itami would get the win, ultimately getting that motivation going for him at Royal Rumble. Let's see if he can do it. But will he earn the respect that he so rightfully deserves after winning that title? I doubt it. He can earn it after he gets it, but then the next night he's going to be gloating like a hill. Watch. Next, we'll be right back with NXT. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the results. It would be Velveteen Dream kicking off NXT, talking about how he is going to be the next North American champion. Of course, the Undisputed Era would come out in the form of Adam Cole, baby, and I think his name was Ricky Fish, David Fish, Fishy, Bobby Fish. But even on a 2-on-1 situation, it would be Velveteen Dream getting the drop on them. it would be a match later on between Bobby Fish and Velveteen Dream. But here, we got the actual matches. We got Oni Lorak and Danny Burch versus Marco Barthen and Fanyo. Honestly, it was Oni Lurkin and Danny Burch that won the match. I know that for a fact because I just watched it today on WWE app on my phone. Next, it would be Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. The winner of the first annual Mae Young Classic and the second runner-up of the second. The Japanese team of women versus just a bunch of other girls, I guess. Amber Nova and Tanya Brooks. They would get the win on them in their fabulous tag teaming style. Now we got to the Velveteen Dream versus Bobby Fish. Honestly, with the interference of Adam Cole, you would think he would get the win, but the referee called it and allowed Velveteen Dream to drop Bobby Fish on Adam Cole and get the elbow drop he needed with one good leg, because Bobby Fish was working Velveteen Dream's leg the whole time, trying to make him submit. But with one good leg, he managed to get the elbow drop and got the 1, 2, 3. Good on you, Velveteen Dream. Even though he looked like a stripper or cowboy coming in that night. It would then be the Ricochet promo, which just turned into complete chaos. Ricochet would call out Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano would come out. Them two would try to trash talk each other. There comes the Puppet Master, as he's being called. The NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa. Trying to use words, but ultimately, try to use words. They didn't use words. Who am I kidding? They were trying to slug each other the second they got the chance, and Tommaso Ciampa came out and was just watching the whole damn fight the whole time, and Johnny Gargano was watching. He just went right back to wailing away on Ricochet. And here comes Aleister Black whipping Tommaso Ciampa. And in one moment when Johnny was done beating Ricochet, he looks to see what's going on in the ring, and he decides to attack Aleister Black. And one or another, it would be Aleister Black and Ricochet on the receiving end of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. It was like everybody was screaming, DIY, 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 because they were a tag team at one point. And they would slowly get up to the stage, and a hand would be extended from Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny would almost grab it before his wife came out and said, "Not this again. No, you are not doing this again. We are not doing this again. You can't trust him." And even Johnny Gargano is baffled of what he was about to do. And that would end the night in confusion of people wanting and other people not wanting Johnny to make the same mistake. Honestly, some people wanted him to team up with freaking Tommaso Ciampa again to become DIY. That would be the end of the show. In which case, ladies and gentlemen, I got one last thing to say. This Saturday, before this weekend on Saturday, will be NXT TakeOver Phoenix. After that will be the Royal Rumble on Sunday the 27th. So 26th is TakeOver, Royal Rumble on the 27th. It's going to be good. Woo. I don't know if we'll cover. I think we'll try and cover it. It's only a 10-minute mark, so we're good. Let that say, ladies and gentlemen, let's end this video. You like this video? Give it a thumbs up. You didn't? Give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. You like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next Heaven Monsters podcast. Thank you, and good night.
Good night.